Well, hello everyone, hello. Any earthlings in the hese? Yeah, there you are. I know, you're there. The nicest and the most lit peeps ever. And it's still me. I'm back again. And I'm warning you, I'm not in the greatest speaking vein ever. And just disregarding that kind of my current mood, I just turned to subsequent session of speaking, which happens to be my regular video shoots on this channel. But speaking about tonight, this particular video shoot it's not gonna be something like related kind of thing, something related to kind of thing, but we'll see how it goes. I still haven't figured the topic of discussion for tonight, and I always commence with nothing in my mind, with nothing pre-mapped in my nicest head. I have received some water. I've been actually thirsty all day because it's pretty hot out there in our nicest vicinities, and we have now around 10 minutes to 9 p.m. and still we have around 23 degrees above zero, which is considered to be pretty hot for this period of year of I should say middle springtime, if that definition exists. See, we have the late spring, we have the early springtime, and just right now we're having the nicest period called middle spring time, and it's pretty hot, I should say, and maybe regarding the temperature conditions for the whole period, let's say 300 years, it's not considered to be pretty hot. But regarding the latest, let's say 5 decades, that's probably gonna be the hottest period throughout the whole timeline I've mentioned just right now. And throughout all these, like, let's say, I don't know, 4-5 decades, we're having now the hottest period throughout all the period that I've just reported you right now. And maybe for tonight I haven't brought you something to discuss, but still I'm speaking about, we having no subject to speak about. Miracles just happen in front of your own eyes. Seize the moment, seize the day, and when they say seize the day, they mean enjoy your life as it goes, enjoy the moment you're living in and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I have received some water again. I'm still thirsty. Those 2 or 3 sips wasn't run out enough for quenching my thirsty, and I'm not sure it's enough so far, but so far let it be enough for quenching my thirsty. But I'm not sure it won't be transferring into bigger thirsty, which is a pretty regular thing with what I mentioned, having these hot temperature conditions. And even now I'm sitting home, and I still have around maybe 24 degrees above the zero line, and it's pretty hot. It's even hotter here than we're having outside. But who cares? Nature doesn't care about what I want, what I don't want. It just follows its own way and rules everything around me, around everyone, if I'm not mistaken here. We can do literally nothing about having certain temperature conditions. We haven't learned yet, I should say, how to rule the weather conditions. And they say that they said to have certain kinds of weapons. Those highly developed country as US might be, or Russia, or Ukraine, or some other late countries, and they kind of have, for my opinion, they have so-called weather ruling weapon, and that kind of like almost scientific stuff, I should say. They rule the weather conditions, and by ruling weather conditions, they're gonna influence people's behavioral lines, their attitudes, their actions, especially when some war occurs to be, which God preserve all us from having wartime in our homes, in our lives, I should say. Preserve and bless all us not to have that thing at all throughout the whole our lives. And just see, they rule weather condition by exploding some stuff up there in the skies, and that weather conditions like boiling they're just those weather conditions, they cook there for a certain period of time up there in the skies, and then they learn us with rains and snows and harsh hurricanes and tornadoes and other mishaps and natural disaster things, you know what I'm saying? And that way they rule us peeps down here, and that's called weather weapon or whatever. Natives, what do you call that stuff? I'm not sure. Weather weapon or weather ruling weapon kind of things, you know what I'm saying? And just what else? Okay, see that nicest picture right above my bald head and stupid one, and I'm proud I'm stupid, and when I'm stupid I'm able to act whatever way I want to act. I'm able to sound things out as they want them to be sounded out, and I'm gonna tell things as they are without something having something holds me back and stuff, and just not saying everything as I wanna say. That's not gonna be that way. If I'm stupid, then I'm allowed to do literally everything, almost everything that I want, and probably only avoiding the most harsh and rude things, but swear in front of some peeps. I don't call it rude thing. I just call it using slangy vocabulary, things as deep as I can, as I only can. In my whole period that I'm learning English, I've been learning English, and I don't count years, how many years passed since the moment passed that I started to learn my adorable English, and now I'm just pretty maybe intermediate or even, I don't know, maybe upper intermediate or advanced learner. I'm not learner, I'm follower, I'm just I don't know, proponent and the biggest follower of fluent English version. I should say American version of English language, and I adore that thing when they say something in a native way. And I recently became clear that they tend to turn one kind of sounds into something else, like let's say simple word that goes like metal, like metal made thin or whatever, like substance in chemistry, metal, and they say metal made thin, metal made whatever. See the difference, you feel the difference, like metal, like I'm sounding like like I descended from my native language, which is not gonna be the way if you wanna sound natively like Americans do. You wanna say metal, whatever, just 20, like what else I would sound out, like, I don't know, maybe amenities, like those things that enhance our lives, or maybe around certain place or facilities, those like infrastructure objects that could facilitate and facilitate our lives and make our lives more joyful and easy, and those means they call amenities, but natively you should say amenities. Feel the difference. Okay then, I'm not here to teach you, I'm just here to see my own creepy face appearing on the screen after completing these ramblings of tonight. I adore doing ramblings, and some dude from United States of America, he reported he loved my ramblings. His name is Larkin. If you listen to this shit, then I'm on your side. I'm your big follower, I'm your friend. Don't forget Alex from some rural area from Ukraine who does his own ramblings, and just ramblings gonna be spreading forward and never just stop to be just ever spreading thin, rambling, ever spreading thin, ever throughout all grounds that I'm gonna go into. And that's my thing, that's my just cup of tea. If you're a British related guy, maybe you understand what I'm saying here while I'm rambling here. It's not my cup of tea, it's my cup of tea, it's my area of expertise, it's not my area of expertise, so that's my area of expertise, a rambling making channel, commencing and keeping advancing my own speaking practices here on this channel. If you're a big follower of English, join me, follow me, subscribe to my channel, don't subscribe to my channel, shut this off, keep going, keep following me, whatever, on your liking. And that's been my story of tonight. Not so big as you see, and just literally I've said nothing, but I still spoke for how many minutes? I didn't count those fucking minutes. They passed, and I'm happy with that. I'll be with you as soon as I release the new episode. See you all in a while, keep practicing and never quit doing that. See you all, bye.